Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astroguide Mysore. So, with the ongoing series of Jupiter's transit in the sign of Aries, which will be from for 1 year from past 2 days, it has come into Aries. So, 1 year from now, that is till April or something like that in 2024. I am not going to give you the dates there, but for full 1 year of Aries transit, Jupiter will be giving certain results for certain rashis. So we are doing that particular video here. So the results of Jupiter's transit for the sign of Capricorn, that is when the ascendant or moon for a native falls in the sign of Capricorn, and Jupiter is placed in the third, it's the third lord and the 12th lord, and it is placed in the fourth house. So this is the fourth transit. So when we go to the Veda points for the fourth house, the fourth transit is taken as a malefic transit. So if you have a strong planet in the fifth house from Capricorn, that is next to Jupiter in Taurus, then the ill effects of Jupiter will get reduced. That is, the Veda, that is an obstruction to the negative results of Jupiter for the sign of Capricorn will get reduced when the planet is placed in Taurus. So, for the next, after 1 month, another 10 days, Sun will be entering into Taurus. So, only for 1 month, there will be a Veda which is created by Sun to Jupiter. But after that, again, you don't have any other Veda there. So, let us go through the aspects of Jupiter. This is very important for this particular placement of Jupiter because from the fourth it will aspect the 8th, 10th, and 12th houses for Capricorn. So that means, so from the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, the fifth aspect. So the eighth house will fall in fourth Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. So it aspects Leo. So from Capricorn, it is the eighth house. It's not such a great aspect of Jupiter for falling on the eighth house because though it is a favorable aspect for Jupiter, but because it is a non-favorable, that is a malefic transit for Capricorn, these aspects also will give a little bit of malefic results. So let us go into the points one by one. So, Veda point in the fifth house. If planets are in Taurus, ill effects will reduce a little bit. The health of the native is of utmost importance in this particular transit, and the health has to be taken care of because unexpected illness may occur. Expenses will increase, and with respect to hospitalization, wasteful travel, etc. So, elaborating this particular point, the fourth house is Sukhasthana. When a very heavy and responsible planet like Jupiter goes and gets placed there, the placement of Jupiter itself makes that particular Rashi very heavy. And here, Jupiter is not alone. For a lot number of months, you have Rahu also transiting along with Jupiter. So this weight of these two planets will make the native go through a very tough time of laborious work, too much of duty bound obligations, which he will get tied up with. So this is not such a simple, easy period to relax and comfortably take up things. So that is what is the placement of Jupiter or transit of Jupiter in the fourth house. The Sukhasthana is overloaded with obligation and responsibility. Discomfort at home with mother, family members, etc. So avoid unnecessary and heated arguments with family members. So very clearly, the Matrusthana, the fourth house, Matrusthana has been highlighted with the presence of Jupiter there. We usually say the transit of two major planets, that is Saturn and Jupiter, in on the fourth house or the ninth house, will create problems of health and might create difficulties of understanding, that is misunderstanding and communication with mother and father of the native. So that is the fourth house and the ninth house. Though Jupiter is transiting in the ninth, we usually regard it as a great transit. It actually helps that native's father to grow in life. But there might be differences of opinion because of the heaviness of Jupiter there. So change of place, buying of buying a property, a flat, particularly a flat, has to be done only after thorough check of documentation. So people should not unnecessarily say, because Chandramangala yoga will give a certain kind of a result, Gajakesari yoga will give certain kind of a result. Here it is Guru Chandala yoga. So when you have Jupiter and Rahu in the fourth house, simply blindly going and buying a property is very dangerous. So you better attach it through the bank, uh, buy the property through loan, so that all the papers will very clearly be verified by the concerned authorities who are giving you loan. They will do their verification, so you will get the perfect papers. So without documentation check, do not give anybody any advance for property purchase. So change of place, this again is an important point. Why? Because the third lord is the 12th for the fourth house, that is being the lord of Pisces. Jupiter is getting placed in fourth house, that is Aries. So fourth house is the residence where a person, the native, lives for that period of time. It keeps changing when there is an influence of the third lord over the fourth house. Here the third lord and the 12th lord, which is for displacement, are the both are same, that is Jupiter itself is transiting the fourth house, which very clearly shows change of place. So it might not be a very good change of place, it might be a forceful change of place. That is also to be understood. Chance of getting ancestral property or share of property. So this is once again to be understood from the eighth house. From the eighth house, from Capricorn, the eighth house is Leo. Okay, so the ancestral property should be seen from Leo for Capricorn. From Leo, the transit of Jupiter is in the ninth house. So if I take Leo and count, seven houses still Aquarius, the eighth house is Pisces, and then comes Aries. So it is the ninth transit, which is a Shubha. Shubha means a favorable transit. So it is also a fortunate transit because it is a Bhagyasthana Adhipati for Leo. So Jupiter's transit in this fourth house might give them a share of a property, that is ancestral property. Not what they have earned. Somebody else in forefathers or from mother side or father side, they will get ancestral property. So Viparita Raja Yoga, or type of Raja Yoga has got created here. Why? Because the 12th Lord is sitting in the fourth house and seeing houses like 8th, like 12th. So the 12th Lord is seeing the 12th house. So this a kind of Viparita Raj Yoga through aspect has got created. So there might be struggle, but there is also gain in this period of time. So do not get into investments very clearly when the 12th Lord is hovering over your fourth house. Unnecessarily getting into investments, suddenly changing jobs are not correct. So do not get into investments. It may get stuck for a long period with no returns. So kind of what we call as the capital has got stuck. So usually when we see Jupiter going to the fourth house, we usually warn the native. A big planet like Jupiter, your plans will be big. So you will feel like if I am going to buy a house, buy a big house. Go for a super strong loan. You will get a loan, but whether the next year you will be able to pay it, God knows, because the fourth transit and the fifth transit are okay. When it comes to the sixth transit, it's a little difficult with regard to repayment of loans. So 2 years, if you are able to survive well, and it's a good period, I think you will be able to do it. But still, I would not want anybody to unnecessarily get into too much of debt when it is not required. So you can choose to uh, take a small portion of loan, wherein you will be comfortable in repaying it. So thank you very much for today's class. I hope I am covering the subject in detail. Thank you.